Alright, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda with Platinum X here, and again, the last episode, I pretty much was going on, not a rant, just an overview of BioWare over the past decade. And I'm not going to get more into it. I think I ended it on a perfect note. If Dragon Age Veilguard is being released at $90, then, well, I'm not going to start this episode off with F-bombs, so I'm just going to say F that, and F them, and go F themselves. All right? There we go. That's that. That's all we're going to say about that. I'm kind of done with that and ready to move on here. I think I've just cleared this out at the end of that episode. But during that episode, I did go over my vision and what I would do with the next Mass Effect and going forward, which the next Mass Effect could last. It's been 7 years since this one was released. This was released back in 2017. So it's been 7 years since a Mass Effect, and the next Mass Effect will most likely not be out for probably another 2 to 3 years. And I'm again, the way things have been going, it doesn't really look promising. It doesn't really look, I mean, anyway, yeah. So if I had anything to do with it, again, if you want to check out that episode, take a listen to what I would do with the next Mass Effect and the vision I see with Mass Effect going forward, then you are welcome to do that. Just make sure, and with this episode and any episode that you watch, make sure and hit that like button and subscribe. Well, hit the like button, and it would be cool if you subscribed. But all right, so there is some type of, what does this say? Collect plant samples. Okay, so I'm looking for a plant. That's why I keep running around here like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? The plant is over here, and we're just going to scan it. All right, where'd you go?
Heat levels increasing.
Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Dude.
Life support restored.
Where the hell is this stupid plant? There it is. Okay, and this is where I am on the map. Why does it still have that icon when I just scanned it? I just scanned it. Oh, I gotta pick it up. There we go. All right. Now we can move on. Need to get that.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Is that another plant? Find Isabel Halsey. Okay, we'll go find Isabel Halsey. This is the planet Eladin, if I did not mention that. This is a planet. I have not visited the Krogan colony yet, but this is the planet where a Krogan colony is already established. And it was Drac that said, hey, we need to go to Eladin. Yeah, you beat me to it, Drac. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Now there is a couple of series of missions where these little plate encampments that you encounter enemies at, there's either something to scan or something to destroy. That's like a chain quest type thing. But I'm not seeing anything here at this location.
I've
Oh, there it is,
identified
right
a
there, data
pad in
pad.
this
This is like the second, and of course the last one was titled Little Mouse as well. This is like the second one I
Sam, this
found
Little
in that,
Mouse.
so I might
Can you
need to
get
find a
location on it?
couple of more to lead to the final destination. Like I said, it's like a quest chain. And let's go
I do
find
not
this
have enough
Halsey chick.
information, Pathfinder, but I may be able to track down the scavenger writing these logs.
There will be scavengers ahead. If the
I
sun
believe
didn't
there's a
get them
cave
first.
I'm on top of here. Oh, look at that, I'm running people over. Sorry, didn't see you. Alright, piranha
I
time.
detect multiple hostile life forms.
Something could be in trouble. Let's move.
Can't believe those grenades didn't take out more of these guys. Oh, I'm getting kind of like chewed up here. Dude.
Okay, hold it. You. The one killing my guys. Come in here. I want to talk to you.
Was that
Oh, wrong button.
Isabel?
Sounds like she's in charge.
Alright, get my truck. Get my truck closer here. Something beat up that. Oh, that too. Alright, let me pull my truck up.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
Now, I mentioned earlier in the last episode when I was just going on about how this is the best Mass Effect in the realm of character progression, skills, you know, expanding the skills, and I'm so relieved that, you know, coming from Mass Effect 1 and then going into 2, where Mass Effect 1 was a ammo that you actually was an item that you equipped on the weapon to give it that type of ammo. Going into Mass Effect 2 and 3, it just has always aggravated me so bad that they made ammo a power. I've always just thought that was so stupid to make ammo a power, and has always annoyed me very much so. So that is a great relief with this one. Again, this is the best one in the regards of what I'm talking about, but also the worst. That's why this series is called the best and the worst, because there's so much of it that makes it the best Mass Effect, but then as far as the story writing, the acting is just garbage. It is the absolute worst, and literally just sucks the life right out of you to a point where you don't even want to keep playing the game. But it's just very heartbreaking and disappointing. They would do something so stupid, make the best Mass Effect but then devote so little resources to it to make a great game and just absolutely shit all over it with the absolute crap story writing and acting. So anyway, having said that, there's a few exceptions to the acting. Like Drac, for example, is the best companion of all time. Drac is the best. Anyway, sorry, Garrus. It just is what it is. But anyway, they've made ammo consumables, which when you activate it, it lasts for like 3 clips of the weapon you're using. So that is just such a relief that they went back to, and that even makes more sense than the way 1, where you just equipped it and it just always had it. So this is just perfect sense. And again, part of what makes Mass Effect Andromeda the best Mass Effect, because at least somebody had enough brain cells to make some intelligent thought processes and made the game better in this respect. So consumables, as far as your different types of ammo, it was just such a relief. I was so pleased to see that ammos were no longer on the list of powers, which, yeah, anyway. So, I'm not really sure. Oh, I know what now got me on that. So you notice how I'm out of grenades. I haven't really found any ammo boxes yet to refill my grenades. But these consumables, which you can only equip 3, I think 4 is the max. And you can unlock a 4th weapon as well. So you can have up to 4 weapons. And you can have up to 4 consumables. But these last 2 in each are unlockable through skill progression. So I just haven't progressed the right skill up enough to unlock an additional weapon, and I really don't need to, so I don't care to do that, but it is an option. And then this is done through the pods, the pods that you awakening people from cryo as you progress through the game and get enough points to unlock more people from cryo. The pods that you unlock are of specific categories that gives you specific bonuses. So these 2 extra consumable slots are unlocked through awakening pods. In that, I'm not sure if I can access that menu from here. I don't think I can. I have to wait till I'm on the ship. But I don't have. The point I'm trying to make here is the consumable for refilling your ammo, which would also refill your grenades. I do not have it equipped. This is a rocket launcher that will basically take out, some of the big tough opponents, like the Hydra-mechs and, the big boss enemies. That's a rocket launcher that'll do massive damage. And unless you're on like an Insanity playthrough, would probably take them out in 1 shot. But this will refill your shields, and this is, of course, is incendiary ammo, which, let's go ahead and activate that. Now this weapon, I love this weapon because it has such a massive clip capacity, 153, but I need ammo. I'm almost out of ammo. And again, so I need to equip that consumable that will allow me to refill ammo without finding ammo boxes.
Well, you're from the Nexus. Should have known. I don't sell to your kind. Matter of principle.
Are you?
And the best part is, I don't have to talk to ass-kissing Nexus dogs. Except now, I guess.
Okay, well, I would say fine, stay here, but considering you're being a complete ass, you need to
Kent's
fucking leave.
waiting. Don't pass up your only shot to get off this planet.
Whether I like it or not, this is home now. I have no reason to leave.
You have it good now, but these scavengers will turn on you eventually. Just like they turned on the Nexus.
Yeah, I get it. Honor among thieves. Fine. Can't stand the heat here anyway. I'll send a comm to my brother. Now get out of here.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I was about to be able to kill all of you. I mean, the way you were talking to me, you certainly deserve to get shot in the face, but, okay. I guess I was sent here to bring you back, not kill you. And at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop going off on how horrible the writing is, how stupid some of these missions are, and damn it, get up there. Oh, get the. All right, there's nothing up here. Yeah, I'm kind of done with that. I'm just basically at this point, I just want to finish the game because I have other stuff to do. I did take a break. Now, the last episode, I mentioned taking the break for about a week, not playing this. And I still played multiplayer a little bit. But I was mainly I was playing a game called Elite Dangerous, where you are a spaceship commander, and it's kind of a solo thing. You know, I mean, you can hire a pilot if you equip, say, a fighter bay on your ship, and you can also have friends join you. You know, one or maybe two friends, or you can have lots of friends join you, as far as them having their own ship and not, you know, being part of your crew. You can have as many as 2 additional crew members, whether they're friends, or you can hire only one pilot. I almost said pirate. You can only hire one pilot because you can only launch one fighter bay one fighter if you have a fighter bay on the ship you're flying. But I'm not going to get a whole lot into Elite Dangerous, but it is a great game. I love it. Been playing it for years. And again, it's just about flying a spaceship. And there's just all sorts of different missions to do. So again, I kind of took a break because of, you know, the horrible storytelling and just bad acting. It really drains on me to a point where you just don't even want to continue playing the game. Like even when I played this after its release, when I initially first started playing this, when it was first released back in 2017, I couldn't even finish the playthrough without stopping and playing something else. And I think when I came back to actually finish it, I might have even started over. I'm not sure I picked up where I left off, but maybe I did pick up where I left off, because again, it's hard to make it through a whole playthrough without losing interest. But again, I said I'm kind of just done, and looks like a vault location. Kind of done, you know, going over that kind of crap. You know, I've said enough about what makes this the best and worst Mass Effect. Now I just want to finish this playthrough, get the Platinum Trophy, because not that I want to spend more time playing Elite Dangerous. I mean, I always will. I always love playing Elite Dangerous from time to time. It's one of those things where, you know, you don't lose your assets. I mean, once you buy a ship, it's yours. Once you buy all the outfitted components for it, as far as like fully decking it out and making it max peak capacity, I mean, it's yours. You don't lose it. But there are other games coming out that I need to move on to. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I love that game. I've spent many hours playing that game. And so I wanted to go ahead and get the Platinum Trophy on this profile. And so I'm going to be doing that playthrough and getting the Platinum Trophy on this profile with Mass Effect 5, or Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
And that's because the reason I want to do that is because there is a new Mech Warrior. They're still calling it Mech Warrior 5 for some like odd reason. It is a completely new standalone game. It is not a DLC for Mercenaries. Alright, how the hell do I get into this frickin'... Yeah, it's not a DLC. It's a new game. There we go. There's the cave. It's a new game, and it's Mech Warrior 5 Clans. So if you've never played Mech Warrior, or if you have played Mech Warrior,
Ambient temperature.
clans are a much more
Life support is
advanced
back online.
technology that have come to the inner sphere to invade. So a more advanced technological culture
Beach, don't get close!
is invading the inner sphere, which is where you play in Massive, or I keep saying Mass Effect, and where you play in Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. You're in the area centered around Earth and all the galaxies around, or all the stars around Earth. Earth's just kind of like the center of it. Which isn't really controlled by any particular faction. But there's 5 major houses that are broken off of like Earth governments. That have basically formed these 5 inner sphere houses, major houses. There's more than 5 houses,
Yes,
but
though my memory array
there's
remains
like
locked.
5
Additional triggers are
major,
required.
like the primary houses that control most of the inner sphere. Well, the clans are from outside of known space. There was an expedition from the inner sphere that went out deeper into space, and the clans are basically the descendants of that expedition that are returning with much more advanced technology and are invading the inner sphere. So Mech Warrior
Gotta wonder how all these personal lockers got off.
5 Clans is
Someone
being
could have
released
popped a
next
hole in the
month.
hull, but nah, doesn't
So I
seem
need to
like
go
it.
ahead and finish this game and get that platinum trophy done for Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries before Clans comes out, so that I can, get. That is definitely a game I'm going to be getting, is Mech Warrior 5 Clans. It should be on all platforms, and looking forward to that. I love the game Mech Warrior. And I've already started playing and have a few videos already made. I haven't posted anything yet, but I already have some videos made for a couple of the trophies for Mercenaries. And then basically, so I'll be playing Mech Warrior 5 Clans when Dragon Age Veilguard is released. And if they think I'm paying $90, which I think is going to be the price on Veilguard, the answer is no, go F yourself. So that's not going to happen. And knowing how BioWare games have been, the record of BioWare games, basically I'll wait a year and wait for it to be down to $20, maybe even $10 if it's a really shit product like this one was. Which, again, it breaks my heart to say it, this is a shit product, because, again, it's the best Mass Effect in some respects, and also the worst in the probably most important aspect. But, or I shouldn't really say most important, but yeah, anyway. Again, I said I was going to just stop talking about that and just finish the game. So that's what we are doing. Is that what I'm looking for? That's what I'm looking for. All right. So there's really, there is still quite a bit. I got to finish this planet. There's still something here. Oh, I got to collect it. Just like the other one. Okay, I got to collect it. There we go. So that should finish that one. All right.
Samples for Dr. Camden to continue his work, forwarding the results.
Good.
So I basically have a lot of work to do to prep for
Same thing.
clans. And again, Veilguard is just... Sorry. Which is... It's insane. And it just shows how whoever's in charge over there at EA or BioWare, whoever, wherever, don't care who's to blame. There's somebody to blame for the decision making. They're an idiot. Okay? Mass Effect has so much potential, and they're treating it like shit. I mean, they're basically killing the franchise. I mean, if this game right here did not which this game didn't kill it, because again, I've seen posts about, yes, they are, I mean, I guess it's confirmed they are working on the next Mass Effect. And so there's a lot of excitement about that, but then at the same time, there's a lot of, but is it going to be any good, is the question.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
So I guess you could say there's a lot of eager anticipation for the next Mass Effect, but at the same time, a shit ton of skepticism on whether or not it's even going to be worth fucking playing. Excuse the F-bomb, but it definitely fit.
Remnant pillars, let's check them out.
Definitely fit the
I
moment.
detect above normal
So,
temperatures.
Remnant pillars ahead. Be careful, Ryder.
hey, let's run these guys over.
Remnant, stay on guard.
Oh look, I didn't even run them over. I don't think the Remnant are going to attack me, right? Oh, are they dead? I did run them over. Are they dead? Maybe they're just bugged. I think I bugged them out when I ran them over. Yeah, I bugged them. Yeah, alright. So, after 7 years, this game has still got its bugs. So, yeah, the next Mass Effect really doesn't seem very promising. That's what I meant to do. Because I could have done that from up in the air. And again, it kills me because of how great, like, I mean, they just like, what? Oh, no, I did it again. Hit the wrong button. Alright, what? Ah, look. Charging from midair. That's so fun. I mean, again, it's the best and the worst. And it just, oh my god, it's like a knife in the heart to even say that. It's the best and worst at the same time. So, what are they going to deliver? Well, my prediction is they're not going to deliver. It's going to be another disappointment. And probably what puts the nail in the coffin of BioWare if Veilguard alone doesn't do that already, which we will soon see. If it gets good reviews, I might, if it gets good, and I'm not even talking about reviews. Like I don't usually like games that I already know I'm gonna play and get, and in movies too. I don't like spoilers. I don't watch trailers for games or movies that I already know I'm gonna watch. I mean, what's the point? If I already know I'm gonna watch the movie or play the game, what is the point of watching trailers and, you know, getting spoilers? It's not for me. But in this particular case, I'm gonna wait till there's something to see and watch some, because I know there's gonna be videos to watch. People who do get it on release and stream it, and there'll be reviews, and I'm gonna look at those, and if I'm wrong, which I love being wrong, because usually when I'm right, I'm not a pessimist. I'm honest. You know, it's like I just can pretty much see the writing on the wall. But see, I'm not a pessimist because I love being wrong. Because it usually is a good thing. Versus when I'm right, well, often enough, it's not good. And again, that's not being a pessimist, it's just saying it like it is. It's like being real, being honest. It just is what it is. So, if I'm wrong, hey, what's that? That's where I'm headed. That's what that is. So it's that memory trigger. Okay. Let's go get it. I will get it, pay the 90 bucks, and hopefully enjoy and love playing it. Because again, I love this. Just like Mass Effect, Dragon Age is also another one of my favorite game series.
Canister looks like it'll cause some damage.
Man, I need to find some ammo, for fuck's sake.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support restored.
Okay, let's try that again. Point blank.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Another tracking signal on this.
I mean, that was the second one of those I've
These
destroyed.
scavengers are up to something.
That's
Let's
another
keep an eye out.
chain quest event. Oh, no, let's get the truck. Hazard level 1 heat. Let's go get the truck. So again, I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not getting it on release. I'll be playing MechWarrior 5 Clans. And hopefully loving it. Because I love Mercenaries. This will be the third time I'm getting the Platinum Trophy
Yes,
in
though my
MechWarrior
memory array
Mercenaries.
remains locked.
I
Additional triggers
first
are
did it on the
required.
PlayStation 4. Then when I got a PlayStation 5, guess what? PlayStation 5 has its own Platinum Trophy listing. So I got when I got the PlayStation 5, I got to do it all over again. Now I prefer more of a open mercenary setting, mercenary company setting versus the campaign. I actually hate the campaign in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, but you have to play the campaign to get the Platinum Trophy. I mean, I still love playing the game, but it's just like, yeah, again, it's like the story and the story behind the campaign is just kind of dumb. And like, anyway, so I really don't like the campaign, the story, but I love like creating a mercenary company and just having an open, like, I think that was something like sandbox or so. Anyway, it's. I mean, you basically just do what you want. There's no like, oh, okay, well here at some point you need to go here to like continue the story and, you know, progress the story. No, like just anyway. All right. Where are we going now? Another memory. All right, so I did not get that. I did get that. You know what? I can get that later. I think I will head up to that and get that one. Now I think the MechWarrior 5 Clans comes out at the beginning of next month, where Veilguard doesn't come out till the end of next month. So I'll have, you know, several weeks to play MechWarrior Clans
Ambient temperature is normal.
before Veilguard is released, and then of course, you know, it'll be, you know, at least a couple of weeks where there'll be, you know, several videos
So,
as far as the gameplay, as far as
You'll want to
reviews,
be careful around her,
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
And again, that was the
Crazy.
Krogan colony back there. That's where the Krogan colony is. And that's where I was supposed to
The
go.
Krogan seem to be a bit of both.
So again, if there's good community response to Veilguard and it looks like a promising game, which I have watched a trailer, because again, I said earlier I don't like to watch trailers and spoilers, but I'm trying to justify whether or not to get this game. And with the $90 price tag, that's a
The ambient
no, go
temperature
F
is
yourself. But if it's good, if it looks promising, if it gets good reviews, I'll go ahead and spend the 90 bucks. But I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I'm not the only one that's a little skeptical about whether or not it's going to be any good or not. Just because, I mean, the trend in the whole gaming industry, not just the gaming industry, entertainment as a whole, movies, TV shows, gaming, it is completely saturated with, I mean, just a level of stupidity that is just not understandable. Like, it makes no sense. Again, these executives, they're not smart. Like, they're dumb. And at this point, we're getting on the level of insane because they keep doing the same shit over and over again, but yet you're expecting a different outcome? So, insanity equals stupidity. It really does. Because if you continue to do something that doesn't work, that means you don't learn, which basically, as I just said, insanity actually equals stupidity and just dumb. It really does. So, we'll just see what we see here. And again, the whole, like, multiplayer, and I mean, the multiplayer, again, for people to still be playing multiplayer after 7 years, I mean, it shows that the multiplayer was successful in this. But the whole buying boxes is just so stupid.
Temperature levels are
I mean,
climbing up.
again, my own experience and research shows that there are much better and profitable ways to generate revenue from a game after it's been around for several years.
Looks like that was another memory gate, Sam.
And the last.
I mean, how long has
However,
Smite
a
been
deeper
out?
level of encryption is in place.
Smite, and maybe this was the last episode, so maybe I need to retouch on this.
Well, let me know when that changes.
But oh wow,
No telling
I
what
think
Dan
that's
was up to.
iron. That was all the way up there, man. 193 iron. Good shit. Yeah, the whole revenue model behind a game like Smite. I mean, Smite was released back in March 25th, 2014. It's 10 years old, and they're working on Smite 2. I'm not sure when Smite 2 will be released, but they wouldn't have the money to work on the second one if the first one wasn't successful, you know. And that's actually, I'm from the state of Georgia, and the company Hi-Rez, I think it's called Hi-Rez, is the developer for Smite. They're actually based right here in Georgia. So again, like the game Smite, clearly successful. And the whole model on revenue for that game, it's a free-to-play game. You never have to spend a dime on it. And although I did spend last mineral up there, might as well go ahead and jump on up there. And that's the relic. That's the last relic. Okay, I kind of thought it got bugged out on me because this didn't show up in the journal. But this is to take to Avena. I think her name is Avena or Avella on Aya, which is that, booty call, one night stand romance. They get 3 romances in a single playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and go up there and grab that. Let's go ahead and jump on up here. But yeah, the whole model of revenue behind Smite is, well, first off, in order, like, I spent 30 bucks. I was going to say I spent 30 bucks to unlock all the gods, like all the playable characters. Because otherwise, they're like, you can play them temporarily for like a week, and it's kind of a rotation on which ones are available from week to week as far as being able to play. But I spent 30 bucks just to unlock them all, so that I could play whoever I wanted to play. But other than that, their revenue model is skins, appearances. It's just cosmetics. It does not affect gameplay, not one bit. It is strictly 100% cosmetic. Just appearances. So they make their money from people buying skins for different appearances. And same thing with, not the same thing, but like, well, I mean, there's other games where, they sell skins and appearances. But then look at GTA 5 and Elder Scrolls Online, where money is for apartments and cars, and in Elder Scrolls Online for housing and furnishings for the housing, which is the end game. Like, honestly, end game for Elder Scrolls, it's all about housing and how people decorate their housing, which they spend real money in the store to buy furnishings for their house, as well as crafting them through the crafting. Anyway, you craft your own furniture, be rewarded through quests for furniture, or literally just buy them from the store. And so the game generates revenue still after all the years that game's been out from people buying furnishings.
Scourge may have to stabilize this remnant site, Pathfinder.
That is not the gun I was trying to get. So again, like the whole, like, again, these people, like, it's just dumb that in the multiplayer, their idea of generating revenue was selling boxes in multiplayer. Versus, like, if you've played Mass Effect 3, the Citadel DLC, where Anderson gives you his apartment,
data fragments from this cache.
Dude,
They may be valuable later.
Anderson makes bank, dude. That apartment was amazing. Like, why not? Like, make that, like, follow the other very successful models of, making housing available. But I mean, that wouldn't be the only housing that would be available in the Citadel. I mean, you could have a little dump closet of a quarters, you know what I mean? Or a freaking flat out, awesome pad like Anderson, like that apartment Anderson gave you. Oh, going the wrong way. And skins, clothing. I mean, there's just, again, people don't mind spending money on appearances that have absolute zero gameplay effect. It's strictly cosmetic. And so many people are completely turned off and won't even play pay-to-win type games, which this whole buying boxes is all about. It's a pay-to-win concept, so that you can get the better weapons, faster, get them ranked up faster by spending real money to buy more boxes. You know, it's just like, it turns so many people off. You limit your clientele versus, you know, seeking more of that clientele, a much broader clientele that will gladly spend money on appearances and housing and vehicles, stuff like that. Anyway. So that's my plans going forward. Finish this game, and then I'm going to be playing Mech Warrior or Mech Warrior Clans. Well, I'm going to play Mech Warrior Mercenaries to get the Platinum Trophy for this profile, and to post the Platinum Trophy walkthrough. Hopefully I get that done before Clans is released. So I got a few weeks to get that done, which, you know, should be easily to do, considering I've already done it twice. All right, what am I looking for? Is this the relic? Oh, right here, it's on this pedestal. Well, that made that easy. All right, and on that note, I think I'm going to get off of this planet and do some,
Avela will want to see this.
you know, turning in this stuff, because I kind of, in these last 2 episodes, I already pretty much handled all of the quest markers. So when I come back, I think I'm going to get off planet to do some other stuff. Then when I return, I will hit the Krogan colony, which is right over here, I believe. And then that'll open up a lot more quests once I hit the Krogan colony. I never did pick that one up. Let's go ahead and jump down here and pick that up.
Life support at 100%.
Oh wow, what's way up there? Okay. Stay in the truck.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Yeah, well, Sam, I feel above average or abnormal temperatures, okay?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for
Damn it.
resources. You can extract minerals
Get back in
via
the
your
truck.
mining interface.
I need to swap. I keep saying I need to swap out that melee weapon. I mean, it's kind of cool that it's a teleporting strike. It's an Asari sword, but it gets kind of annoying when when it does it when I don't really want to do it.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
And to be honest, even after I've played clans for, there's probably no telling how long I'll play clans, if I don't,
Pathfinder, I'm Dirk Barrett. I speak for everyone you see here. Glad you're hearing me out instead of shooting me in the face.
well, it kind of won't let me shoot you right now while you're running your mouth, so go ahead and say what you got to say. Oh, hey, look at that. I can shoot him or talk.
It never really hurts to listen.
I agree. Most of the people who live here don't, as I'm sure you've noticed. They kill anything that moves, including each other. Long-term prospects for survival? Zero. But me? I haven't lost my mind. I don't want to die. Neither do these people. That's why I need your help.
It may not be wise to help a Nexus exile. The Initiative considers you enemies.
What threat am I to the Initiative? Barely hanging on, targeted by the neighbors? We just want a self-sufficient community, able to defend itself and survive without stealing and killing.
So what's your plan?
First, we need to move. The shelter is small and can't be fortified. Another gang has taken over a base about 20 clicks from here. Beautiful setup they don't know how to use. Idiots taking apart the walls for scrap. If you can help us clear them out, I think we'll be good.
Oh, sure, why not?
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Pathfinder. Anything else you need to know, just ask.
You and your crew aren't as violent as the other scavengers here.
From the start, Eladin was about how much firepower you had. Got firepower, you can take what you want. Resulted in lots of people using their guns to get bigger guns. Eventually, I had to step back and think about what I really wanted out here, and how to get there. Turns out I wasn't the only one.
Why did you come to Eladin?
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah, I know. Not the smartest move. Kadara bothered some people. Sloan muscling her way into Angara territory. I guess some of us wanted to start with a clean slate. Too bad I got shit on so fast.
If you manage to get a fortified base, what then?
Trade, hopefully. We know the Krogan are out here. Once we're set up, we'll try to make contact. Maybe if we're really successful, the other exiles will come around and join us. I just know that anarchy is unlikely to get us very far. We need people working towards the same goal.
Sounds like you're setting yourself up as leader, or perhaps warlord?
That's the problem with organization. Someone needs to organize. Often takes a forceful personality. The beginning's always hardest. Once you have a strong foundation, that's when you ease up. Learn to survive before working on quality of life. Know what I'm saying?
Nothing else right now. I'll head out.
All right, won't keep you.
Well, here, let me take your shit. Well, no, it's not going to let me take it. Looks like it's supposed to let me take it. It is. If I can get the icon to pop up. Damn it. Okay, this is like really annoying here. I saw the icon pop up, like I can loot it. Now it just won't. It'll be there later.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Alright, so that basically opened up the flop house, which somebody mentioned it before. Head to the, oh wait, no, this is a different outpost. That's not the flop house. Flop house is a major bandit outpost, or fort, base, whatever. But anyway, like I said, I'm first going to go ahead and get off planet for a little bit, do some things, like return that relic to Avila and all that, and which I don't know why I did that. I could have went straight to the Tempest. But all right, let's get off world. And anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Make sure you do like and subscribe. Definitely like. Hit that like button, a little thumbs up. Go ahead, do it. You know you liked it. And it would be really cool if you would subscribe as well. But having said that, thanks for watching, and see you next time.